All right, looks like we're live. Mike the Gambling Guy back at you, getting together. Just do a little bit of dance. Since it's Saturday, let's just pick up where we left off yesterday. My balance, you can see, is at $2,266. I'm just trying to get my 3% goal, and I am playing the cancellation method as far as my money management, also known as the laddie, which I think is just referred to as because it's like a ladder. And with that, you can see that my stop loss is, I just kept the same stop loss I was using before. So if every dollar was, a dollar of betting was 181 units, I'm at a $4 unit, so 4 times 181, $724. So I just took my starting balance, subtracted $724. So if we go off the rails and everything that's not supposed to happen happens, well, I know that this is, at least when I get down to this level, that's where we're going to pull the ripcord and go, okay, whatever we're doing is not working. So let's switch that up, and we're going to change here. So with that, let's go ahead and jump into a Baccarat table and get our dance on. So with that, let me scroll down, because we know on here there are a lot of different tables on Evolution. Evolution typically has the $1 minimum bet. Pragmatic, you can get it as low as 10 cents minimum bet. If you want to know where I play, unfortunately I'm not able to say or show here. That's why I got my picture covering up kind of where the URL is, because it goes against YouTube's policy to say. You can certainly shoot me an email if you want to know, MikeTheGamblingGuy@gmail.com. Hopefully somebody that's joining has already done that, and you're able to just play along with me. That's always kind of fun. Let's see. Speed Baccarat R. Let's give that one a shot. Looks like it's had one tie. It's not too far into the shoe yet. Good morning. Welcome. See, we got a couple people on. And we just had a tie. So we have a no. So this would be going for a banker, because we would have continued doing the no. And let's see what happens here. And the player got, so we did have a yes. So now we'd be going for a no, and we're going to be starting that with an $8 bet, going for the no. So come on, let's get this on. If you watch yesterday's video, normally you should just have the 3 written down here. I already have my 8 kind of preemptively put in here. Normally you put that in here after a loss, like right now. And then we'd be going for a no, and then we know that our next bet is going to be for a 12. So if I would lose this one, then I would now be putting 12 in here. If we win this one, we're going to, of course, be deleting these 2. Or supposedly deleting those 2. I would actually just keep those on there. Zero to 2. All right. 4 to a 7. All right. So we know we're going to be going for another no, which is going to be a banker, and that's going to be for $16. Need this to finally break out here, right? So we know we're putting our 12 here. Nice, got our natural. So we know we're also going to be going for another $16 win, also on the banker. So while I put my $16 down there, let's go ahead and we're going to delete these 2, because 8 plus 8, that's right, 16. This is where we get to use our smarter than a 5th grader skills. She looks so excited to be here. I got to tell you, she's like, I hate my job. And we got that one too. So with that, we're going to be going back to our base of 8 after this tie. And we got a tie here. so excited. So we're going up to 23.34 is my 3% goal for the day. All right, so I know we're going to be going for a banker here for $8. Because we had a yes, now I'm looking for a no. So this would be our second position, first bet in that second position of the dance 2.0. I don't know, I might need a dealer with a little more energy. Maybe we should go on break soon. Monkey. Oh, they went up to a 9. So we yes, yes, and now we're looking for a no. So it's going to be for a player for $12. And we already have our 8 up here. So it'd be the 8 plus 4. That's our $12. Well, we get this one, and then we're just back to our base bet. Right. So on our second bet, we're trying to win 1 unit. Where if we get that first bet, we do get 2 units. Like bam. Got some work to do to beat a 7, and we got the tie. That's okay. No harm, no foul. Rebet. We're still looking for that no. And this is the first. This is our position 3 bet. So if we have to do position 3 and 4 of the dance is where we're going opposite. Monkey. Nice. All right, so now we're back to our base bet, and we're looking for the banker. I like the 9, as long as we get our monkey. Oh, you got an ace. What's the worst card you could have got? Yeah, it was that one. So now we have our no. We're looking for a yes. $12. That's why I keep my 8 on there. Going to that second unit. I was wondering if that wasn't just gonna match up there, right? How often do those towers end up mirroring up together? Hopefully it doesn't exceed. If it exceeds, hopefully it just runs. They can break that 9. Give them that monk. Give them that ace. We know what that feels like. We know exactly what that feels like. Now give them the monkey. 3. Okay, 5. That's a W. So that's awesome. So we have our yes, and we're looking for now an $8 banker for the no. We're at 22.84, trying to get to 23.34 and 25 cents. Well, this isn't the Fibonacci sequence, because the Fibonacci sequence would actually, it's where you actually keep adding them up. So it would have been 4 plus 8 plus 12 plus, then it would have been 8 plus 8. So it would have went 20, would have went 32. That would have been the Fibonacci sequence, is the way that would run. So this is actually referred to as the laddie or the cancellation method. Because as I win, right? So as I win this 8, because I'm actually doing a $4 unit, so I'm actually starting with 2 units. If I lose the 8, that's where I'd normally write this down. This normally wouldn't be here yet until you lose it, and then you're adding up the 2 ends. So the 4 and the 8, that would give me my $12 bet, and then when that wins, I would delete those 2, and then I'd start over and just go back to my base. And now we've got a tie here, so we'd won that one, and we're moving on to the next. So as this goes out, right, I could, as long as it's, so we got the 4 plus 8 plus 12, it's $24. So if we know that our whatever we've got left in our line, as long as we've gone, as long as it's $23 or less, we just reset. We don't have to complete that line. But if it's over $24, then we'll fully complete that line. And now we're going to be going for a no. So $8. Because we had a yes, a no, a yes, and we're going for a no. The tie didn't matter. So we've started over. Just like that. $23.07. Like jumping up those two units at a time doesn't hurt. Awesome. This could be a very short session, which I would actually enjoy for once. How often do we get out here and I'm like, oh, I'm getting into deep water. It's because I went live. Normally it's pretty easy. The dance usually works kind of nice. 7's looking good. Seven looks great. 23-23. We're certainly not far out. Oops, one too many. $8 unit. So let me get rid of that one. This is the way it should look, right? This would be the normal base. This is where our starting bet is. Gonna need some work to tie that 9. No. So now we have a no. We're gonna be looking for a yes for $12. And that's where we'll put this 8 in here. See, I probably shouldn't have deleted it. I should have just kept it. It's all right. Break that 8. Oh, no, drop that 8 that time. So we have the no, and we're looking for the yes, and that's going to be for a $16 bet because we have our 12 here plus that 4 down there, $16. Break that 8. Nice. I don't want to break my 7. 2-0. It's all right. So that was position 3 and 4. So now we'd actually be going for a player here for $20. I'm not going to get it. Ooh, dropped me on the wrong side too. That didn't help. Well, let's see if that ends up being a mistake that works. That mistake worked. Hey, I'm gonna take that one. That was 16. I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and delete that one. And then here we'd be going for a no for 16. Well, I'll take the mistake. This is real money. We are playing for real money. So here I would be able to delete this and I delete that, which means it would take us back to our base bet, right? To reset, since we would be we'd be at 20, so it's less than 24. So this would have been a player bet for $8. I'm like, that was $8 I just didn't make. Darn it. So this is going to be $8 on the banker. So using the cancellation method. Richie from Rigid Castle. I don't recall Richie from Rigid Castle. So another $8 looking for the yes here. Yeah, it's nice to be saved by that bet placement error, right? And that kind of makes that a lot of fun. I mean, not like I'm trying to make errors. They just kind of happen to me. So it looks like I only need $2 more. So again, this could be a very short session. I'm hoping we get this $2 knocked out here. A little help. No, didn't get it. All right. Well, so when I get into this, so I'm still playing the same way. So we've got our yes, and looking for a no. So it's gonna be a $4 bet, right, to get to my goal. But once I get to an $8 bet, well, now I'm just right back into playing this again. Right? I'll just parlay it, or martingale it one more time just till I get to that $8 if I have to. Hopefully we get a monkey here. Oh, we didn't get the monkey. They got it. So gonna be for a player for $8. And if I get it, I hit my goal. If not, well, that was just my first bet in my series. Ta-da! just makes it easier that way, I guess. Got some work to do to beat that 7. Did not get it. So now we're going to be going for a player for $12. Because they had 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got through the dance. And now we're going to be doing their pattern. So now we're going to move over to what's been working, which is it's been 4 yeses. So let's go for 5 yeses. And now we've got the 8 plus the 4 over here. See if we can't get that to roll up to another win. Nope. Boy, that is a 30-to-1 on the bonus. 30-to-1. So it's going to be a $16 bet on the banker. Well, all I needed was $2. Monkey? Monkey! And we win with a one-pointer. That's fantastic. All right, so I'm going to delete this. I'm going to miss the next hand. So I know 16 is my next bet. So 16 would have been a no here. Would have been a player. And player would have lost. So I'm glad they still won with a 1. So it's going to be another banker, and I'm okay making a banker bet for 16. So that's 8 plus 8. Wow, I had one last night that went 25 steps deep. That is crazy. All right, so this is to tell me I need to be over here on the player side for this 16. And yeah, we just add our losing. So if we would lose this one, we would know that I would type 16 in here. It'd be 16 plus 8. Or $24. That 8 looks great. Awesome. And with that gets me to 2338.06, which all that means is my wife is happy today. We hit our goal again. And the way I got the spreadsheet, it's already going to tell me what tomorrow's goal is. So tomorrow's goal will be up to 2408, and this also updates what my stop loss is. So if you weren't here earlier, I talked about my stop loss. So if things go south, right, and I'm getting a whole bunch of numbers across here, which luckily never happened today. We really had a pretty easy go of things as it went. But I mean, at some point it could certainly go south. I mean, let's not forget this is gambling, and then I need to have that stop loss. And with the numbers just kind of growing, and it's not necessarily following a normal progression like my old money management did, where I know that once I get to step 11, if I lost step 11, I'd be done. This one can obviously go way past step 11, because if you've got one, you've got a win, you got a loss, it's going to go back and forth, and your bets are going to ebb and flow, and they're going to grow a little bit. And just know when you're like, okay, I took that much damage, that's where we're going to stop. So I figured that out by going, okay, I'm on a $4 unit is really what I'm betting. So still sticking with the old money management stop loss of 181 units. So 4 times 181, 724. So with that, I just take whatever this number is and minus 724, and that would be my stop loss. So if the worst did come to that, it'd take me like a week to 10 days, I guess, to earn that back. I mean, not the end of the world, right? Just don't hit back-to-back losses. But so far, I started this out with $300 and haven't suffered one loss at all. So, gonna knock on wood anytime I say that. So that was our win. Hopefully, you're able to get on and play again. If you don't know where I'm playing, feel free to shoot me an email. Hopefully, you can tell I'm kind of free to share anything that I have. It just goes against YouTube's policy for me to say on here or to put it in any of the chats. So if you shoot me an email, I'll give you all the instructions on what to do. I don't charge for anything. I think we're putting our own money at risk. We don't need to throw our money to somebody else to teach us. I mean, I literally go through this step by step for everybody. So I appreciate you subscribing and watching. That's awesome. So wish you all well. And until next time, Mike the Gambling Guy, and I'm out.